Hello everyone, Joanne with stampinginthevalley.stampinup.net, and welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to continue with the Gingham Cottage bundle, which I absolutely love. I've really had fun with the wreaths. I always love a circle because you can always put things strategically around it. So I hope you enjoy this card. If you order from me until the end of the month, I will send you a pack of the Fine Sparkle Adhesive-Backed Gems, and that's with a $50 product order. That's before shipping, handling, and taxes. And here's my host code for the month of July. The other thing I have going on is a wonderful kind of a pre-fall class, and it's a mini class. This is my class with the Gathered Wheat bundle. It's a mini class. There's 3 designs. You'll receive enough material to put together 2 of each card, and with envelopes. Here are the insides. I use every stamp and every die to create these 3 beautiful cards. Watch this one. I love this one, how it flips up. Now everything is an add-on, even your twine, because I know you have a lot of these products. So this is an extremely economical class. It's just $30 for the enough material to create 6 cards, 2 of each, with envelopes and the video and PDF. So if you'd like to purchase that class, registration form is below. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and make a card. I'm so excited. I love this gingham paper, and I'm just kind of starting to explore it with the die set and the stamps. But I wanted to make a card that wasn't really, let's look at this. This is cottage wreaths, okay? There's a hello, which I love. I've made one like that this week. Grateful, boo, and Merry Christmas. I even made one and used the spider. You'll have to go back and look at my videos, okay? But today, I wanted to use this wonderful saying. I love this. Some people just make life better. Isn't that so true? You've just got people in your life that make it better. Then I went to my go-to greetings. You have to have this. This is a must. And never, ever, ever get rid of it, okay? Because there's 1, 2, 3 fonts, 4 sayings that we use all the time. Happy birthday, thinking of you, just a note, and thank you. It's perfect. So I just wanted to show how I paired it with thinking of you. And a little acorn. I love the acorns. Okay. Let's look at the dies. Now, I haven't used these 2 wreaths yet, but I'm going to. I'm excited for it. Today, we're going to use one of these. Yesterday, I used this one. I did my last weekly live. I'm live now on Sundays at 7. And the rest of the week, I will do videos. So I used this one yesterday with the twigs. And then today, we're going to use this one with kind of the leafy part. And there's so many dies here. Beautiful bow. There's the spider. And, you know, these are like in trios and duos. And there's doubles of some. So it's a very, very nice set. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring in our mat. My ink that I'm using is Mint Macaron, Gray Granite, and Soft Suede. And let's go ahead and stamp our little envelope here. I always love to stamp my envelopes. Sometimes I go up the side. This one I'm just doing the front and the back. A little Mint Macaron. I love this leaf. It's dual. It's so pretty. Very light. And then in Soft Suede, a couple of acorns. Just kind of like they're falling through the air. Isn't that pretty? Falling from the tree, right? Let's go ahead and do the back. Same thing. Little Mint Macaron right here. Ooh, I got a little ink. Oh well, that's okay. We'll go ahead with the acorn here. I pushed too hard and an acorn there. Okay, I'll clean my stamps. I'm trying my hardest when I do these videos to stay within, I'm going to say at first 20 minutes, okay? I'm really trying hard to do that for you guys. And then hopefully I can get down to like 15. This will be the inside of the card. It's basic white, 4 3/4 by 3.5. And I'm using a little piece of the Gingham Cottage DSP. This was cut off. After I make the 2 cards, I cut a piece of the 12 by 12 paper at 4 inches. Then I cut 5 1/4, 5 1/4. And then you have this little strip at the end. And guys, it's been driving me nuts. Okay, I just want to use that little strip. So that's what I've been doing. I'm going to take my Thinking of You from Go-To Greetings into the gray granite because that's my base. And I'm going to place it right up here. Do this first, just in case this is crooked or you stamp it like that, okay? You rock your stamp, okay? And you could always use side 2 before you glue that little piece on, okay? I wanted to show you that. Down and up. Perfect. Okay. All right, now we're going to take this little piece, and it's cut at 3.5 by 3/4. So we actually use every single piece of this paper. I think when I cut this at 3.5, I think there's like 1/4 of an inch that you have to throw away, but we won't even say that scrap, right? There we go. So yeah, these little pieces were bothering me, so I decided to use them. Plus the fact I love gingham. I love check. You can do so much with check. This is gray granite, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25, and let's go ahead and attach this to the inside of the card. Very, very nice. And you write your sentiment. Now we're going to put an acorn right here. I already stamped it out and cut it. This one we're going to put down with some Tombow, just to decorate the inside. Now you can do some stamping if you'd like, but I like this little acorn right there on just a little bit of a slant. Really cute, right? All right, let's go to the outside of the card. And here again, this check is just beautiful. Use whichever side you'd like. If you're doing something and you cut it and you're like, wow, I'd really like to use this side instead. And there's a little lip right here because you've really cut it this way because you thought you were using that side. Flip it over. Let that ridge kind of come toward you. Take your bone folder and just smooth it out. It takes that little cut edge. Honest, guys, it's a miracle. It's gone. It's gone. It's like it never even happened, okay? So if you decide to use the other side, you could always do that. Let's go ahead and place this right here with some Tombow. This is 5.25 by 4, Gingham Cottage Designer Series paper. And this is in the So Saffron. And so I looked up on my color chart, and the So Saffron went with the Mint Macaron and the gray granite. That's why I picked the gray granite as the base. Okay, right there. Now, what I want to do now is bring in this one stamp and the die right here. And here is our die. Now, I'm seeing in here, in our stamps, I want to show you, that there is a little arrow, okay? And honest, and that little arrow lines up, I'm sorry, with this little arrow right here on the die, okay, as you stamp. That's exactly how it's supposed to go. Now, that would be great if everything in my hands stayed the same, okay, which sometimes they don't. So we're going to stamp this. I'm going to do it in soft suede. I love these brown leaves. They're so pretty. And watch this stamp. It's absolutely beautiful because it has dimension. Okay? Light and dark. Isn't that fun? That's absolutely so much fun. I just think that is such a beautiful stamp. And remember, I've just done this in soft suede. Okay, so now, to tell you the truth, I have absolutely no idea where this arrow and that plus sign is at this point, okay? I don't know if you guys are like that. I don't know. But now what I found was to look to the inside. See this little point right here? Does that line up? You want to line the inside up. I found that that was the easiest for me, which of course I'm doing a video and it's not going to be easy, is it? Because I'm doing it on camera. There it is. It's right there, okay? Here's the little mark right here that kind of comes up. See where it's like deeper? And then this one is really deep right here, okay? So you line that up and it's perfect, absolutely perfect, okay? So I like that. let me just bring my little mini in here real quick, and we'll cut this out. I just wanted to go over lining that up because, honest guys, I'm not the type of person to kind of look for that little plus or whatever, or make a mark or this or that. So I find it best to line up the inside of it. It's just a smaller circumference, easy peasy, and go from there. Let me get a piece of washi tape here to hold this die down for me. Yeah, I practiced and practiced. I was like, okay, I've got this. This is exactly the way this goes. But you know, when you get on camera, it's just a different story at times. We're at the 10-minute mark. So I'm trying. There were some, the reason why too that I've gone to videos is because a lot of people, look how beautiful that is. A lot of people are watching at night. A lot of people don't have time for, like, when you're doing a live and you're interacting with everyone, the video does get long, okay? So this was the reason for my decision, where people were not watching. I'm hoping now, if I go back to videos and things are somewhat shorter, that more people will tune in and watch. You know, times are changing because, you know, a lot of people are back to work. A lot of people are having to work 2 jobs. I'm cutting some sides here just in case I need them. So now I'm going to put some dimensionals, just 3 on this wreath. And so I believe that change is good. You know, you kind of got really, really used to everything, and you just get into a rut. So it's always good to change it up a little bit. Now I'm just going to place this not in the center, just on like the upper third of this card. So pretty. And let's move this aside, and let's go ahead and do our stamping for our sentiment. This piece is like, what, 3/4 by 3 inches. 3/4 by 3 inches of basic white. I'm going to stamp Some People Just Make Life Better in soft suede. Let's do that in soft suede. I'm stamping it in the middle of this little piece. And we're going to use my new best friend. Oh, that's so pretty. I love this banner punch. There is a list of products that I've used. This is 3/4 of an inch, and it'll fit right in here. And just like that. And it makes a perfect little banner. If I get my thumb out of the way in the back there. Good. On one end, and put it in again on the other. Just hold it, center it, and punch. So I will have a list at the bottom of this video. You will drop a little arrow here in this corner. It's a little arrow, or sometimes it says show more. And there's a list of everything that I've used and the measurements of this card. So we're going to go ahead and put this right here on the card. And out here I need a little dimension because this is popped up, but this is going to sit here. So we're going to use a little Tombow. That's why I cut these sides. So we're going to just take this little triangle right here and put it right there, okay? And then I'm going to take a little Tombow here and come over here this way. I'm just going to place this right here on the top of that wreath. Some people just make life better. Now you can put this at an angle, you don't have to make it straight, whatever that you want to do. I've already gone ahead and stamped and put mini dimensionals and cut out my acorns. I'm going to put them down here. I have 3 of those. Just like that. And then this one up here. I've already stamped and cut out my greenery here, and this is in mint macaron. But now we're going to move this aside, and we're going to talk about our bow. I'm going to get my bow maker in here. I have 2 pieces of this twine. Now, how did I get 2 pieces out of this? Let me show you what I do. I like this size bow, okay? And this is really, really thick, okay? So I make a bow. Let's just make a bow. Okay. Just like that. Okay, make a bow real loose, okay? I take it off, I pull it apart, and I realize that I'm about out to here, okay, with, you know, getting everything together. So I cut it, pull it apart. All right, now I have enough material right here, and I'm not going to have that much waste. Not that you don't have enough of that, okay? This comes in the suite, the threaded twine. So now you can choose whether to use the little sparkle that's in there or just use the twine itself. For this card, I just used the twine. I didn't want too much bling on this card. So I just take this. This is so cool. I love doing this, actually. And I'm just going to pull, kind of wiggle it apart right there at the end, okay? Then take one and pull it out. Take another one and pull it out. Now, if you want to use the sparkle, use the sparkle, okay? That's how I got these two pieces here. And now we're just going to make a bow. Back on the bow maker. Just around here. Or, you know, you can measure out what you want, however that you make a bow. I use the 10secondbowmaker.com product because of my arthritis, and it's just so much easier, and the loops are all even, and everything is wonderful. It's like having another set of hands in here. So I'm just going to separate my loops, and I'm going to place this right here with a glue dot. Right here on the back. Nice glue dot. And that'll hold that down right there on that wreath. Very nice. Now these two guys right here are each going to get glue dots. Our little greenery right here. Because it just has to stick to the back of the wreath. I put my little tab, like the stem right there, I really put it into the bow so you don't see it. Okay? We'll put a glue dot here. Right there, and we're going to place that right there. Oh, I love it. It's a clean and simple card for us, right? Very, very, very nice. I am going to use those other wreaths on here because they are very interesting and you could really layer them up. Here is my card for today. Thanks again for watching, and remember, if you need any Stampin' Up! Products, or if you would like to join someone's team, I would love to have you. You can always join my team. There's links below. If you need to place an order, there's a link below for that. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and happy crafting.